Hi, this is Zach with Mystique Reptiles. Today I wanted to put together a video to show off my Pepsi fridge incubator. I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out, although I will say there are a few things that I would design differently, and I may even change after this breeding season, before the next season, to fine-tune this a little bit. I'll point those changes out, but a pretty cool way to do it. Obviously a lot of people like to incubate or use the refrigerators for incubation because they're so well insulated and you just have to add heat. The Pepsi fridge is cool too because it has the glass doors, and I was able to pick this one up off of Craigslist for about $125. Let me go ahead and show a couple of these features. So the first thing here, I am using ceramic heat emitters to heat the unit. Of course they're attached to a thermostat. Now these are 100-watt heat emitters, and one problem I'm having is they give off too much heat and the emitter itself stays too hot after the thermostat kicks them off. That tends to bring up the temperature too much after the thermostat shuts them off. So if I were to redesign it, I would either use a much lower wattage heat emitter or put in heat tape or heat rope, which is a much lower wattage. To remedy this, I've just cracked the door, used a piece of wood to crack the door open all the time. It sucks in enough air through the fan to keep it a very constant temperature. I'm running at about 89-90 degrees. Now for the thermostat, I'm using a Vivarium Electronics thermostat, and it's pretty cool. I was able to just pull out one of these fins so that I have access to, and it mounted basically by itself real perfectly underneath the refrigerator, which made it real simple and a clean look. Right behind this fan too, hard to see, but back here is basically a little power strip that was part of the refrigerator. This is what the condenser unit plugged into. It made it very easy for me to unplug the condenser, and the rest of the refrigerator still has power for the fan and the lights. Now I use the same plug to plug in my thermostat right back here, and so very cool. The only thing I have plugged into the wall is the very original outlet that the refrigerator uses as a normal refrigerator. So it kept everything very clean. Looks pretty nice in my opinion as well. And so most people I know that build their own incubators will have to put some kind of computer fan or AV fan to circulate air. Now these refrigerators have a built-in fan that sucks air through the whole system and circulates the air inside to give it a nice constant temperature, which has been really great. The last feature here that's kind of cool is obviously the vending lights for the store. So we can kick on the lights, pretty cool look. Now keep in mind though that these lights do give off some heat, and so when I leave them on too long it brings up the temperature too high in the incubator. But kind of fun to show off. It also makes it very easy to see your clutches just by kicking that on. Finally, you don't have a Pepsi fridge incubator without installing the Cobra head bottle opener.